Hello everyone, and welcome back to Jam Plays Daily Valhalla, December 22nd. I'm not even going to lie to you guys. I normally wait at least... I film these in random chunks. I've been recording them, but usually I don't film them back to back immediately for the sake of my voice, but... I'm literally starting this 1 minute after I finished yesterday's episode, just because I'm so excited I kind of want to keep playing. So yeah, that last time was, if you remember yesterday's episode, it was very intense. Jill found out that her former girlfriend Lenore passed away from a heart attack, and she never got to apologize to her after the breakup, and her sister's mad at her. And Jill did not take this very well, as you can imagine. I'm still shook from that scene, just because that's the first time I've ever narrated it like that before. Like, my throat kind of hurts a little after that. But yeah, so let's get into today's episode then. For those of you who were startled by the loudness, I don't think I will be nearly as loud in today's episode, if I remember the story correctly. Jill is feeling down, but she really liked that cutesy game poster she saw. Buying it will prevent her from getting too distracted. Have a nice day. Yeah, poor Jill isn't even talking right now during, like, the dialogue section. But we'll get her the cutesy game poster then, to make her feel a little better. Jill smiled a bit at the cutesy poster. Did I already read? I don't know if I read that one. I'm gonna read it again just in case I didn't. Every now and then, I wonder if I'll ever meet my significant other. All the stimuli from being born just 4 years ago, and directly being thrown into this wonderful disaster that is the idol industry, makes me think of all the things I'm missing. Accidental love, lost love, even the gentle touch of another person. I feel like I'm in this bubble that won't let me catch all possible feelings. And my senses get tired of the same environment. I want to meet new people, places, because even though I have a large bank of knowledge, I never experimented what most consider normal. But you already know that from my songs. I suddenly have an urge to hug her. McKee releasing EDKV 186 update. This is the update with like the nano camo guns. Is this the greatest thing to ever grace planet Earth? I literally can't stop touching myself. Such a high quality release. But why is the camo blurry? I think it's a regulation for the civilian models. Something's off. I'd be all over this normally, but I can't seem to get excited over this. Your shit taste is showing. Nah, I think I'm just I'm kind of tired of the same thing over and over again. So 2 people have been unable to pronounce desensitize in this game. Unless this is Donovan D. Dawson, in which case, oh goodness. That's what happens when you consume way too much fucking military equipment and weapons. Yeah, I think it's that. I better stop buying so many weapons already or I'll never find pleasure in them again. Any word on the camo stuff from other civilian weaponry? They say they were going to announce more stuff on a later date. I like porn, you guys. Invisible guns? I think they'll use it for cute patterns. Kira Mickey Encore concert announced by Lana Smithy. Fans of the famous cyber idol Kira Mickey are in for a huge party, all thanks to the announcement of a second concert in Glitch City's Silver Thunder Superdome. I'm so excited to attend my visit, declared the cyber idol during an interview. Tickets are not up to sale and expected to disappear in a matter of minutes, so be quick and secure the best spots. You can get them from the following retailers: Ticket Lord and Idol Hell. Wow, this future actually looks a lot brighter than our future because it's implying that there will be place to buy other than Ticketmaster. Good for her. New act proposes increased surveillance by Lana Smithy. We have nanomachines tracking people 24/7. However, due to violent protests that have taken place recently, Prime Minister Quincy is now proposing a new law that will allow the government to shut down anyone with nanomachines in their body using a pulse signal. Many people died during the protests, and that could have been avoided if we had more control over the masses, Quincy said during a parliament meeting. Again, is this America or the UK? We have the technology to simply shut down lawbreakers. It's a non-lethal way to end any kind of conflict and common sense to use it at this point. When asked about the possible negative consequences, Quincy refused to make any further comments. More nanomachines? Yep, they harden the body with stimulation. You can't hurt me, Jack. It's all a smokescreen to divert attention. 66 American Kid returns, challenges Giant Yusuke to a title match. Ever since Giant Yusuke won the GSF belt, he's had nothing but negative responses from fans. Challenger after challenger has tried to take the title away from the opposing Giant, but nearly all of them were injured in the process. 66 American Kid surprised the GSF world by returning to action almost 4 months earlier than expected, and then challenging Giant Yusuke to a title match on January 4th? Oh goodness, January 4th at the Super Silver Thunderdome. This January, I'll become the champion GSF deserves, 66 American Kid proclaimed during a promotion from 25,000 fans in the Kokoro Hall. I wish I knew more about wrestling. It sounds exciting. Yeah, my heart really is sore after last episode, but yeah, I'm already committed. Let's keep going. To work. Evening. Are you okay? I feel like shit. You sure you should have come then? You're all in the right to stay at home. I have to come. I threw away everything I had in my life to be here. People I loved were pushed aside just so I could enjoy my freedom of being here. My stupid, stupid freedom. So I will come here until I die, even after the bar closes, until my hair falls out. You're the one who looks like she's about to fall apart. Your eyes are red and swollen. Yeah? Well, your hair is hairy. Yes, it is. Who's the dipshit that changed the order of the glasses? It was me. I was the one washing dishes yesterday, remember? Oh yeah, I was too busy staring at my crumbling life and all that. Why don't you go home, Jill? You're in no position to deal with people right now. Go home, rest a bit. My ex-girlfriend died and I wasn't there to see her one last time. All because of a fight I spent all those years regretting and wishing to, but never actually apologizing for. That is interesting. That is something she did bring up during the riots when Dana was with her. So it is interesting that they did foreshadow that. My decision to assert my freedom and grab a hold of my life led me to this. A bartender strapped for cash that distanced herself from her loved ones for no reason other than selfishness. So I won't fucking leave. I threw all of that away to be here, so here I will stay. This is what I wanted. This is why I left all of that behind. This is why... See, you're starting to sound like a broken record. Oh, leave her be. I'd rather have her here than be alone in her apartment. How are you feeling, Jill? I feel like a shit-eating piece of shit. The lowest of any possible life form you might find. Nanobes look down on me in disgust, knowing they're far superior. You're spirited, that's good. Where's the mutt? Working with Sierra. At Sierra. I know what I said. In any case, let Jill process her anger. It's perfectly normal to feel that way. Here she's surrounded by people that care about her. That's a lot better than leaving her to fend for herself. I mean, as smart as 4 might be, he's still just a cat. Then why not have Jill stay but not serve anyone today? What part of I won't leave didn't you understand? I didn't leave everyone behind to just sit and do nothing. Fine, fine. What do we do if she lashes out at a client? That's why you're here, Gillian Pliskin. Who? Hey, Jill. What? I'll be in my office, but if you need a break or a hug, just tell me. Or what songs do we want? Oh, you already put on music. This is gonna be an interesting day. The Hall of Heroes keeps shining, brimming with the... Do I smell tacos? Oh wait, it's outside. Never mind. Oh, hell no. It's literally the worst possible customer that could have come to the bar. Oh, Jill's gonna kill this man. We meet again, bartender. Virgilio, what can I get you? Today, the luminous pollution on the streets makes it seem almost like a starry sky. When I think about stars, I think about celebrities. Fishy. Celebrities are fishy, and my favorite fish is the octopus. So I want something octopus-like. Aren't you gonna do that weird bartending thing? I'm waiting for you to order like a decent human being. I'm not following. Spell out your order like you're a human who is not in need of medical help. Fine then. I want a Sparkle Star. S-P-A-R... Sparkle Star. Sparkle Star for them. She's gonna kill this man. And so am I! Optional Karma Stream, let's go! See? Those are that hard. Have you tried Fell Under Pressure? You look angry, spelling bartender. Are you having that time of the month or something? No, I'm just filled with ridiculous amounts of anger, pain, and self-hate, and... On second thought, you're not that far from the truth, I guess. I get those too, you know. Periods. You do? Yes, last month I finally got over my renaissance and moved to my enlightenment. Oh, art periods. Here I was, thinking you'd get to say something serious for once. Are you implying I'm not serious? Glaring holes for me will do nothing. I'm glare immune. But if you allow me to give you a sincere piece of advice... Whatever, it's not like it'll help. You shouldn't kick yourself so much. If you keep it up, any chance of finally forgiving yourself will someday be gone. Self-hate will leave you with a hole that will never heal. So please take measures against it instead of sulking so much. I'll be damned. That actually sounded half sensible. I was thinking you were just a pompous lunatic. Hey, pompous lunatics have stories too. Really? What story? I would rather not tell. Figures? You want anything else? Have you ever seen how a bad touch? Bad touch. Whatever. Oh crap, Jill really is depressed. She's not laughing like a 5-year-old girl at the word bad touch. Oh no! Jill's in serious trouble, guys. I'm just imagining like Alma like in the corner hearing Jill not laugh at all, just being like, we need to get her to a hospital immediately. She is in critical condition. Here. Yeah, I guess this is the one. Maybe he's right and I shouldn't be so hard on myself. Even though I deserve every second of it. If only I had apologized earlier, I might not be feeling this way right now. If only I can't even remember what held me from apologizing all these years. Bartender, you're making lots of faces there. Pride? Fear? What kept me from going out and apologizing to Lenore? I can't even fucking remember what kept me from fixing this whole situation. Can't I at least find solace in whatever feeling it was that brought me to this situation? Great, now I'm feeling even worse thanks to not being able to muster whatever feeling held me. Is she okay? No, but just leave her be for now. Hey, Jill! Huh? Oh, thank God, a normal person. Wah! A mummy! No, I don't have kids. No more normal than this twat. How are you feeling today? My bones are still broken, but at least the cuts are healing nicely. Thank God I'm not someone that scars easily. I mean, wounds don't leave me marks. It'd be a problem if I couldn't get scar tissue. What happened to you? Fell off 2.5 stories into some trash and rubble. You look better, though. Last time you came, you looked like you were about to collapse emotionally. I guess. You're the one who looks like it now, though. How do I put it? It's like when I called you your full name, but magnified. Yeah, don't mind me too much. I'm in a bad mood. Anything I can do? Please forgive me if I suddenly lash out at you or anyone else. Do you want something? My tongue's not so sensitive today, so let's have a beer. And you? Such a change in tone. I'm fine, I don't need any. I'm fine, I don't need anything. Here. Yay! Let's see if there are any differences from the canned ones. And this one tastes less watered down. So, did something happen to you? I'm fine. Nothing's happened to me. People who are fine don't act like that. Oh, I get it. You're in those days. When it's that time of the month, I get a bit sulky. No, I'm not on my period. No? I'm dealing with the loss of someone, okay? Oh. Sorry. Don't worry. Maybe I shouldn't have come today after all. No, maybe... Ah! Are you alright? I'm trying to find something to say. Maybe a joke would be tasteless, and I can't say everything will be alright without sounding... cheap. I'm at a loss of what to do here, sorry. Wanna hear something weird? I was exactly like that when Stella came here on Monday talking about you. Oh. Well, ladies, I'm leaving. Virgilio. Yeah? You were just sitting with a Valkyrie. Really? Splendid! This'll make a good entry in my poems blog. It's telling that even when Jill's depressed as she is, she may take the time to make the day of a weirdo like him. I feel bad about the way I treated him today. Not for the fact that he was being cryptic with his orders for no good reason. Like Stella when she first came? Yes. No, I mean... Could have given him a free beer or something and apologized. Yeah. I just keep messing things up with people. But, you know? He seemed familiar. Familiar? Yeah, I can't put my finger on it though. I just feel like I've seen him somewhere. Oh well, it might just be that he looks like someone from an ad or something. So what brings you here? I wanted to come with Stella, so I'm waiting for her. Why here? To be with you, of course. That reminds me, how did Stella react when you arrived? She slapped me. Real hard. It hurt. She said, "That's for making me worried and not listening to me." Then she became happy. Huh. Can I ask whose loss you were dealing with? You shouldn't be bothered with it. Just pretend I'm in a bad mood and call it a day. Oh, okay. You really want to know, huh? I can't help it! I don't like seeing people sad. I just need to know context, not details. Someone to whom I said some mean thing to passed away before I could ever see her again. Does that work? Yeah. Sorry. Well, I can't do anything helps me calm down, but... I mean, it's not that I wouldn't help. I just... Calm down, I get it. Say's just like put her foot in her mouth like 10 different times today. I can't contain myself when I see people in need. But I've learned that there are times when you just can't do anything. And that's kind of fine. Thank God I learned that, otherwise I would have gone insane ages ago. You're a good person, Say. Yeah, I'm just an annoying girl. Still, if there's anything I can do to help, let me know. I have broken bones, but that doesn't mean I can't offer emotional support. You could always order another drink. Oh yeah, that. Let's do that. Give me something cold, please. Alright. So something with ice. How have I consistently found nothing with ice? Okay, there we go. A mercury blast. No thermometer was harmed in the creation of this drink. Here. It's pretty cold out. It's pretty cold outside, though. Yeah, but I don't like hot or warm drinks. They make me feel nauseous. You know what cheers me up? What? Singing. Hearing people sing helps too. Do you sing? I mean, did you take singing lessons or something? No, people have told me my voice is pretty nasty, actually. They've also told me I'm good with the harmonica. So you play the harmonica? I need something to do some breathing exercises with, and a harmonica is a lot smaller than a tuba. I guess if you practice enough, you become decent. That's something I didn't expect. I hear that a lot. I know I don't look like the musical type. I used to play the violin, right until I was 16 or so. Really? Can you still play? The violin's at my mom's house, so I don't have it with me. But I guess I could. It's one of those things you don't forget easily. Why did you stop? I don't know. One day I just felt like stopping. No deep reason behind it. Just like me and cooking. That and almost burning my place up. When's summer coming? Now that you mention it, she's a bit late. Let me call her. You do that. I'm going to take my break. Tell Jill if you need anything else. Sure. Now let's make sure to save this time, not load like we did for yesterday's episode. I'm not really looking forward to having to splice those two parts together later, but anyways, it's safe to keep playing, so we can move on. Stella and Say make me a bit jealous. Back. It looks like you've calmed down. Still feel like kicking myself, make no mistake. But I guess I cooled down a bit. Say helped a lot with that one, though. I just can't stay mad when I see her. Speaking of which, where is she? I believe she went outside to look for that Stella girl or something. The way you are right now, it feels like I should be protecting you. Hey, the only thing hindering me is this broken arm. I got into burning buildings at it with a 2-centimeter deep cut. Yeah, I remember that one. 1 millimeter more and you would have lost the motor function in your arm. Ooh, well, there's a point for this actually takes place in the UK theory, because they're going by silly, foolish metric. Welcome. Ah, hello, Jill. What's this about protecting who? Yeah, I'm sort of like Stella's unofficial bodyguard, but I'm not really fit for such duties right now. My father insists I go everywhere with protection, so most of the time I only ask Say if she feels like going out. She's trained to deal with the kind of things that bodyguards deal with anyway. And she's more fun to hang around with too. So I'm assuming that gorilla outside is a bodyguard? That's Buster. Pretty cool guy. He played football professionally until he lost his leg in a demolition derby. First of all, Faye and Stella's smiling faces, for some reason, fill me with such joy, but also, given the context of Valhalla, I'm kind of curious if they're referring to just like a burly dude in this scenario or an actual talking gorilla. Because, I mean, we have talking dogs in this game, so... We've offered him an implant surgery for all his years of service, but he rejected every time. Well, he got used to the replacement he's using, so maybe it's for the best. It's a thick oak branch on a metal bowl tied to his thumb. And yet, he can still run faster than me with it. Do you want something? I'm fine right now. A Morantini, a big one. I'm in a good mood. Oh, also, I like how her hiring Art Vondelay proved to be completely useless, because Say just sort of wandered into here. Like, it wasn't really much of a mystery. She was just in the hospital, now she's here. Here. After all these years, I still don't get why the finest and most expensive things come in small packages. Ever tried to go to a restaurant only for them to serve you a really small portion of some fine food? Sometimes you just want to stuff yourself with really cheap food. Say, let's go for some hamburgers later. I'm not taking a no for an answer. You know what you mean when you say some, you know? You might as well call the place and tell them to prepare everything in advance. Can I ask you two something? Sure. I guess. How did you two meet? Stella showed up in the park I used to play at when I was a kid. We played a couple of times. She started showing up more and more, and that was it. My father told me that when I was 5, I kept insisting on going to a real kids park. We drove for some time, and then the park I liked was the ones they happened to be at. Have you ever seen a girl in a dress go to a muddy park? She learned her lesson and started showing up with more fitting clothes. But man, that's a scene I can't forget. So you two have known each other for most of your lives? I've known her longer than I've known my own father. Why the question? No reason. You two just look so comfortable with each other. Any other person would have sworn you were an item. An item? No, oh, sorry, that's Say, not Stella. An item? What kind of item? A couple, Say. Oh, I get it now. It's funny because we actually earned a mock prize of sorts for best couple at Stella's high school. 3 years in a row. So you two didn't go to the same high school? Nope. Oh. Don't you have any childhood friends, Jill? Childhood friends. Can't think of any. My grandpa, I guess. What kind of man was he? Gruff, the kind to eat raw Bronson roots every morning. But around me, he was different. I have memories of him barking orders on my dad, only to turn around and play with me gently. It's interesting though. He was my mom's dad, but after my mom and dad separated, he stayed with my dad. Ouch! Imagine if you're Jill's mom in that scenario. Like, I prefer your ex over you. Like, imagine if you, like, got married right now, separated, and then your parent was like, I'm gonna stay with your ex now. But yeah, he's the one that comes to mind when I think about childhood friends. Ooh. Hey Jill, what's this? Bloom Light? A spicy drink. Tastes nice the first time, but gets samey after a while. It's also brown for some reason. Give me one of those, please. I'll have one too. On it. I guess question for today, chat, now that I'm thinking about it. As I have mentioned a couple times during this Daily Valhalla, I am not a big drinker. Are spicy drinks an actual thing? Not like the intensity of the alcohol, not like a kick from that, but like actual like conventional like spiciness, like cinnamon spiciness or pepper spiciness, or like genuinely it's hot when you drink it. It makes you feel... Is that an actual thing? Because I have never heard of that being a thing before. And if it is, I've certainly never had a hot drink, so... a spicy drink like that, even. In usual fashion, we will double one and then try to guess who got the doubled one based on their reaction. Here. I don't know. I kind of like it. Yeah, but after the third one, it starts tasting like sand. Spicy sand, but sand nonetheless. Dimming the light. Huh. I guess she had too much before I came. Well, that, and she must still be tired. From the whole bank thing? So what you're saying is when Sei gets drunk, it's interesting to see how they do program these characters to be different, react differently when they get intoxicated. Dorothy gets even more horny when she's drunk, and I guess Sei just immediately just conks out. She told me about everything that happened in there. To be honest, I don't think I would have made it in her place. I guess I should be thankful for the nanomachine treatment she went through as a White Knight. Treatment? Trauma suppressors. Basically, it helps with the healing process of PTSD. It's mandatory for every White Knight regardless of division. Damn, that would be a really cool invention to have now. Can you imagine if you had like stuff in your body that helped you recover from PTSD and like traumatic experiences faster? That actually sounds amazing. Like, holy crap. Oh. Still, healing can only do so much. For 3 days, that bank was hell, and poor Sei is still paying for it. The spanning of the White Knights and subsequent persecution of those who are identified as former members. It's unfair, you know? Among all the people using the White Knights to further their own goals, Sei was one of the few that actually believed in what they were supposed to do. It paid off, though. The doctor who treated her wounds was the same one she's always assisted with accidents and emergencies. He treated her at no cost whatsoever. Well, good karma and all that. She's earned the gods' favor, I think. But you know, all that made me realize I might be a bad person. How? When I saw Sei wounded, asking for help, a part of me was happy. After all this time needing her, she finally needed me. I felt truly useful to her for the first time. How sad is that? Sometimes the best help one can provide is to stay alive. Who knows, maybe it was the idea of coming back to you that helped her. I guess you wouldn't be human without thoughts like those once in a while. Maybe. Can I get you anything else? I'm good. I should be leaving, actually. Come, Sei, let's get hamburgers and go home. Yeah. We'll be leaving now. Thank you. Please come again. Feeling better? No, I just don't reek of rage. But I still feel like a piece of shit. Little steps, I guess. Oh, hey, Kim's back. Oh, crap, I forget. Did I do a voice for Kim? Oh, crap, that was weeks ago. And we'll just do a normal voice. Hello? Ah, Kim, welcome. I was afraid I'd mix up the directions and end up in someone's house or something. What can I get you? I'll have a sunshine cloud, please. Well, she's not screaming murder, 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 so I guess she's feeling better. Here. Thanks. So, how's work on the web paper? Oh, I quit. What? Yep, I went down to the office of that chauvinistic horseblower and I told him I quit. Why did you do that? I arrived early to my meeting and got some assignment. I spent hours doing it, only for the other bitches to come and ruin it. After that, I didn't have time left so my supervisor scolded me. So I snapped and quit on a whim. Oh. Don't you have any second thoughts? Regret anything? I guess you'll always have second thought. Even if you do what you want, you'll still think, what if? As someone who always thinks, what if, no matter what decision I make, yeah. Even so, I was getting physically sick there. I dreaded the arrival of every morning. I even almost... What I'm saying is, I don't know what I'll do, but it's certainly better than being there. I feel
Free. Free. It's a wonderful feeling, you know? I feel like now I can find something I care about. I won't return to the augmented eye, but I could still pursue journalism with another outlet. I haven't felt like this in, well, never. It is interesting, and I think they did this on purpose, the timing of her trying to look for something new and breaking out of her old mold, because that's kind of what Jill is currently regretting right now, so I appreciate the poeticism there. Also, you know what? I know something about Kim that is heavily implied, but I'm actually not going to say it. I was going to say it because I find it interesting and it does connect back to Boss and Dana. So, but, you know, I'm going to leave that to you guys' imagination. Assuming they don't just state it outright later on in the story, which is entirely possible. But I don't remember them doing so, Oh, also, look at that TV back there. Ramen is $59.99 in this universe. Goodness. How much is, like, fresh pasta? What about your family? They weren't happy, that's for sure. My dad took it better while my mom freaked out, to put it mildly. What are you gonna do and all that? I'm not here about that. Give me a big drink, please. What kind? I don't know. Bubbly or something? Bubbly drinks. We'll give her a big, bubbly cobalt velvet. I was about to say fringe weaver, but that was the one below it. Here. If detergent commercials are to be believed, this will clean out my insides. It'll also kill things inside you. I gotta ask though, how did you end up working there? No deep reason. That's what I did when I got out of high school. Taking a year off was out of the question, so I went for the first thing I thought about. But I couldn't get into the robotics course, so I settled for journalism. To be honest, I got tired of the job midway through it, but I couldn't bring myself to leave. Too much pressure from my family. You know, that actually does fit quite in line with the timing, though, because if you notice, because I think they mentioned on Danger You that that Kim girl stopped working there, and if you notice, a lot, like the few articles she wrote disappeared, and now it's all Lana Smithy now. Also interesting that she was one character who actually wrote under her name, and unlike most of the other journalists who used the pen name. It's a really common tale, I guess. Did you have troubles like those? Same story as you. I just went through the motions. From high school to college, I never stopped to think about what I was doing. And then, at some point, I just felt like my life slipped through my fingers. Suddenly all I wanted was freedom and a little pause, to stop and take a breather. My life went to hell for that fucking breather. You give me something. Something? Sorry, I have a dry mouth. Anything will do. Alright. Fedora is something. Here. Thanks. I feel like I asked something I shouldn't have. Don't fret about it. I'm just in a rough spot right now. What are you gonna do now? Honestly? I don't know. I do feel liberated, however. Like, I can do whatever I want. Study wherever I like, work wherever I want. I know it's not that way and it won't be easy, but I feel a lot more confident than when I was out of high school. I honestly don't get why they put young people who barely know how society works through that one. Well, I wish you the best of luck. Your mental health could be your priority and all that. Thanks. I really needed the encouragement. Come back if you need more encouragement. I wouldn't dare leave someone alone when it comes to this sort of thing. Thanks. Bye, Jill. Please come again. You should take some of that advice for yourself. Jill really should. I know. Let's call it a day for now. You need some rest. Yeah. Honey! Wow, Dorothy recovered from her Either Dorothy didn't get a hangover or she recovered from it mighty quickly. Ah, Dorothy. Sorry, we're just closing. I know. I came for you. For me? Dorothy just pulls out a gun. Jamie gives his regards. Why are you hugging me? I paid her to do that. What? Dana, you didn't pay her to do the services I think you did. All night long. Come again? To put it simply, Dorothy will go home with you and she won't leave your side. Oh, okay, so like, emotional support. Okay. For a second there, I was like Dana was like, wow, Jill's had a rough time of things lately. She needs a rebound. Like, goodness. What do you hope to accomplish with that? Well, at first it was to calm that rage you had earlier. It was either hugs or a cold bucket, and I don't promise there'll be any water in it. You calmed down a bit, but honestly, I know better than to leave you alone for another night. At the very least, all the cuddling will give you an epiphany or something. That's some alien reasoning right there. It's not. You need hugs. Many. You need some human or humanoid contact right now. You had your alone time, now we're playing by my rules. Please take care of me! I can't decide if that's a really nice or a really weird thing Dana just did. Wow, we made $3, we made $17.90 and we got $17.87 money. So, wow, that $3 profit looking mighty nice for the bar right now. I like how we got the flawless service bonus despite the fact that we served the plum. Treat yourself. Buy something nice for you and Dorothy. Your electricity bill... Oh right, this is tomorrow's episode technically, so let me not talk about it too much there. But yeah, so... Yeah, so we will see you for tomorrow's episode, chat. Until then, take care, and you have a wonderful... If my math is mathing correctly and my calendar is calendaring correctly, it should be Sunday. Currently when you guys are watching this. So, until then, until tomorrow, take care. Bye-bye.